Well, hello. It feels a lot better to have a 3-1 victory, 3 points, and more importantly, top of the league.
Definitely top of the league going into the 2-week break with the cup fixtures. Nice little 2-point gap there. And let's just get out of the way first. You won the score prediction.
I did win the score prediction.
I said 2-1. I was really happy when Gateshead got that goal. I thought, yes, 2-1. Actually, I'm going to win it. And then Pike goes and gets third.
Well, I said 3-1, and I was hoping for a comfortable 3-1, but it was sort of after those, 1-0 at Chesterfield the other day, and then the late equaliser to make it 1-1, a very nervy 1-0 on Tuesday in the week, and it's sort of like, oh, is it going to happen again in that one? We needed the second goal, we get the second goal, and then we concede, and it's like, oh no, not another injury time, defensive, and then Rakeal Pike. Well, it's 3 strange goals today. I think Paul Rutherford said he's trying to claim his goal, but definitely a ball across and comes off the defender. So for me, unless you're going for the dubious panels, I think that's definitely an own goal. But good work by him. He megged the player, got to the byline and did well. I thought he had a solid performance there. Second goal, poor marking by Gateshead. Brad Walker there unmarked. Keeper comes for it, doesn't know near it. Good finish, and puts it into the back of the net. But really, the defensive team like Gateshead should be back on that. And then Rakeal Pike, well, we've seen him score some spectacular goals at the back heel, and then he gets put great persistence by Luke Young, great ball, and then hits the shot, it deflects off a few people, and we'll take him.
Definitely, and it just gives us that insurance goal again at the end there. Otherwise, we'd have been under pressure those last couple of minutes, wouldn't we? It was great to respond to Gateshead's goal. Well,
Salford dropped points today, so clear top. First time we've done that since last season. So this year we've just been creeping around, starting to get a bit of form. Perhaps not playing, I suppose, a win ugly today to a certain extent. It wasn't. It was almost described as a high-scoring 0-0 because it wasn't. We created chances, but we didn't necessarily work the keeper. Gateshead didn't really create anything either. They flattered a couple of times, I thought.
No, I mean, Gateshead came out the doors fighting for the first 5 minutes. I thought they looked quite good, and then they dropped off. We took control of the match, and I think that would describe the match. It was controlled by us. We got the opening goal, which ultimately is a own goal with Kerr, but we'll claim it, and that gave us a bit of confidence, I think, to move the ball around. And for the majority of the first half, we controlled it. Shame we didn't capitalise and score a few more goals. I think we were worth that in the first half, and then the same second half, we get the second goal, the insurance goal, and I thought we controlled the match quite comfortably.
Well, waking up this morning, I want 3 points, and I don't want Scott Bowden to come back and haunt us. So thankfully, neither of those happened. Although he did look a little bit more, certainly in the opening sort of 15 to 10 minutes, very persistent, shows some good glimpses, good. It just pops the ball off nicely for other players to bring him in, good movement. But, you've got 3 of that back 4 that were there from last year playing today in Kevin Roberts, James Jennings, Sean Pearson. I'm sure they'd have seen a lot of them in training, perhaps know what to expect. And he'd have been, when the ball fell from the second half, I did fear the worst. I thought that was the shot that was coming. But, he got a decent reception from the crowd. I thought he was, deserved, happy welcome.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, he didn't have much supply really from Gateshead today, so I think the danger zone was kept to a minimum. There was that one moment in the second half when I thought, this is it, this is his homecoming goal, but it deflected off to the corner flag, I think it was.
Well, it's nice to see Luke Summerfield back in the team. He certainly pulls the strings in there. I thought he was a standout performance. Luke Young and Paul Rutherford, I thought, were 3 hard-working players. All 3 were in our shouts for the man of the match. I know the sponsors gave it to Luke Summerfield. In commentary, we debated between Luke Young and Paul Rutherford. We gave it to Paul Rutherford in the end just because